and Cleaning Life. Today I want to talk about baby products. The ones that I fell in love with, the ones that I absolutely needed, and the ones that really didn't need. I have 4 children. My oldest is 5 and my youngest is 5 months. So I've been in the baby area for a while now, and hopefully some of what I tell you can help you as you go through and you're looking for that, as you go through like your registration and you're trying to find the things that you really want and the things you don't want. So my first item on the block is a bouncer. These things, this is a vibrator bouncer. They are nice. It just says automated bouncer. My mom actually purchased this, but it came from a secondhand store, so definitely check out those baby secondhand stores. They have some nice stuff and works fantastic. This has worked for the past 3 years. When I bought it with my second child, who is 3 now, this has worked for 3 years now, and it's wonderful. It's easy to undo and wash and slip it back on, because baby's going to poop in it and throw up in it, and you gotta have something that you can wash. Now, it's nice to have something for your baby to sit in, such as a bouncer, a swing, a mama-roo. I don't know anything about mama-roos, never had one. The bouncer worked just great. There was no need for me to go get a mama-roo. I also had swings. I had 2 different types of swings, and my babies did not like swings at all. Every baby is different, and so your children, your babies may love swings. Mine just did not, and I don't know why, because it was just so nice. It seemed to me like it would be so nice to be swayed, but not every baby likes it. I also had an infant seat, which is just a basic seat that you can sit your infant in while you go around work. It's very nice to have something to sit your infant in while you're working, while you're running around. So the next thing on my list is this activity play gym. Now I only had this for my last baby, and he cried all the time in the car seat. He did not like the car seat. And I put this in there, and it kind of entertained him and made him happy and made him calm. It wasn't crying everywhere we went as much, and it kind of just learned to like the car seat more and more and more. So now it doesn't cry as much, but this was a lifesaver if your baby cries a lot in that car seat. Another thing is a nursing pillow. These things are so nice to have after you have your baby. These things are nice. Like for me, I had a C-section. To help the baby not be on my incisions, this helped out a ton. And a lot of times you're just tired and you're worn out, and you don't want to hold your baby the whole time while you're nursing. Pillows are nice. It doesn't matter really what kind of brand you get. I've seen several different brands since I've gotten this one. I've just stuck with this one because this is what I got with my first one, and I've used it for every baby since. And the stuffing in this thing is held up, and it's got a zipper on the back of this thing, so I was able to change it out from boy looking to girl looking. And also when they spit up on it, poop on it, whatever, easy to wash, easy to deal with. This is another little toy for a child that works. Fun. It's all kind of rubbery, and when they're teething, this is so nice. You can throw it into the refrigerator, and it could be cold, and your baby typically likes that. This has like little teething things on it, and you can throw it in the dishwasher and wash it, get it sanitized. Wonderful. If you don't have a dishwasher, you can put it in some boiling water for a few minutes to sanitize it. That is another little handy toy to have with a kid. This is another little handy toy or thing. This is great. It's a little bib, This can double as a burp cloth. This can double as your bib when they're starting to eat, and it also if they drool. So far all my babies pretty much around 3 months drooled like crazy. So this teething ring was nice because they needed something to teeth on. Not every baby is the same. Every baby's different. Some babies won't drool hardly at all, and some babies will. So this was nice to have. This has like a little towel type of material on the back of it, so it absorbs a lot. Very nice to have that on hand. Now to some baby products. Here is a baby, I call it a baby like potato sack. You don't see this much. My baby's about 6 weeks, didn't like to be swaddled no more, and this came to save the day. This kept them warm, and it reminds you of a blanket. This is from 0 to 9 months, the size range, and so let's say about 2. Your baby might never like to be swaddled, so you might have to start off with this. But you just take this and you roll your little sleeves down to fit where your baby's arms are. It'll work perfectly. And also, because it's fleece, it absorbs. It'll absorb. If your baby accidentally pees, it'll get wet, but it'll help it not stay on the baby as much. If your baby spits up before you can change it, it'll help it kind of stay away from the baby as much as possible. Your baby's still going to be wet, but your baby's not going to be awful bad with that. This is what we fell in love with, is a Halen Sleep Set. Swaddle. Awesome. My last baby loves to be swaddled. He is 5 months. Still likes to be swaddled. He's starting to get where he doesn't like it as much. But these came in handy. Everybody is different. Every baby is different. So your baby may not like to be swaddled. And if that's the case, with the halos, you can just put it under their arms. Snap it under their arms, instead of confining them. And your sleeves here, you might want to add, like, put your baby in a onesie and then put them in this, or leave the baby with just a diaper on and put them in this. It's nice. Very, very nice. It also kind of covers it. It's a little hard to wash. I will admit that. It is a little hard to wash because it does try to get tangled up with all the rest of the clothes. But overall, it's a nice little thingamajigger. I have nursed all my children. So what I prefer, my preference, is these disposable nursing beds. The disposable, washable nursing beds. They seem to absorb very well, and they're easy to just put back in the washing machine, dry them, wear them. And if you can get one of those little washing machine bags, it's like a little knitting bag, and you can put all your nursing pads in it, like socks, zip it up, put it in there, and take it out. It keeps them together. It keeps them nice. This is nice to have because it absorbs just as well to me personally as a disposable one. A disposable one gets funny feeling if it gets too absorbed. Both of them, disposable and non-disposable, both leak, so you just have to change them out. But best bang for my buck is the washables. Alright, last but not least is a nursing cover. This is the nursing cover that I have, and I'm only going to be nursing my baby for about another month maybe, so I'm not going to go out and buy any more nursing covers. I have went through a ton of nursing covers. A ton. And modesty is very important to me, and So I want to keep myself covered as much as possible. And so I went through a ton of different nursing covers to achieve that. This nursing cover has worked the best for me. I made this. I seen the idea online, and this is the same kind that goes over your car seats. It goes over your buggy. You can wear it like a scarf. There's all like neat little things with this one. You can just put the baby under there and you're able to nurse. And the only downer, as you can see, is if, like me, I have other children, so I'm constantly doing other things while I'm trying to nurse the baby. So I keep this arm under here, holding the baby, and you can kind of, as you see, you can see that. But you could do this. Makes it a little easier. You can't see nothing. You can go walking with it. You can do a lot with it like this. The downer. If you're in a restaurant, if you're in a situation where people are walking by, are taller than you, and you go under here to take care, to switch your baby around, as you can see, if you're not careful, you will show off more than what you want to. And you can show off more than what you want to. This also is, I've had this for 3 years, I think. So it's kind of stretched out over a period of time. So it's kind of in uncomfortable spots. I'd have to be cautious all the time with this. But there is another nursing cover out there that I think will work great if you're looking for modesty. It is on the website Jordan Page. She's a big YouTuber, so you've probably heard of it. Heard of her. And so you have the basic concept of her nursing cover is it's like a big ginormous blouse. Basically. It looks great. Like I said, I'm only going to be nursing for like another month or so. But if I was starting all over, I would buy that nursing cover because it seems like it crosses your T's, dots your I's. What is this called? The collar of that nursing cover has an elastic band, so it won't do this over time as easy. It won't stretch out as easy over time. And like I said, it's like a ginormous blouse. So what you'll do is you'll put it on, you get your baby situated, and you're able to put your arms through the armholes. Now you will have one arm on your child to nurse your child, but you have your other arm where you can do whatever you need to do. You can do jumping jacks, praise the Lord, you can do all kinds of things without worrying about anybody seeing anything, because it'll be covered like a blouse. And it's long. From the pictures that I see, it looks like it's pretty long. Keeps you covered. And like I said, with this other one, how it is a car seat cover, canopy cover, a car seat cover, canopy, that's the same thing. Car seat cover, buggy cover. With this other one, with the Moby June, you can make it a car seat cover. Like, the basic concept is still there for the car seat cover. Let's say this is that car seat cover, nursing cover. This will be kind of scrunched up a little bit, and you have your sleeves. You just pull your sleeves into. I hope it doesn't make sense. You just kind of like pull your sleeves into the car seat, like inside, right side, inside out. Put the sleeves inside out, and then you put it over your car seat, and then you'll have your handle here, and you'll be able to still reach that handle, pick it up, carry that car seat everywhere, and you'll still have the basic concept of keeping your baby covered and safe from elements, people, the sun, the rain, everything. You'll have your baby covered. And it might even be a little bit more better than this, because when this sits on a car seat, it is about halfway down the handles. And so when it's raining and stuff, the baby still gets a little bit wet with it. Whereas if you had that other nursing cover that I was talking about, it's scrunched at top, so it's a little bit more easier to do. You can make anything a blanket. You'll figure that out. You can make anything a burp cloth. Yes, burp cloths are nice though. They're super nice. But when you baby are about to spit up and you don't have it, or you can't find it right then and there, that works great. I hope y'all have a great day. I hope this is informational to y'all. I hope you kind of got a feel of something that you may want to get, may want to purchase. I'm thinking about doing a diaper bag video later. If you kind of would like something like that, let me know. And then just down in the comments, hit that like if you got any kind of information out of this. I hope y'all have a fantastic, wonderful day. Bye. I'm back. So that last one wasn't the last one. As I was editing, I realized I forgot one of my most favorite, most important baby items, and that is a baby carrier. This particular kind is a moby wrap. It is ginormous. It is 6 feet long of material. There's an instruction booklet on how to do it. There's an instruction booklet on how to do it. It is very, very long. But I have two different kind of carriers. I have a moby wrap and I also have a lille baby. I absolutely love my lille baby. And that is comparable to a Tula. My lille baby can go frontwards and backwards. My moby wrap can only go frontwards and forwards, where the baby is facing your chest and then forward, baby's facing you. My lille baby can't go forward, but they do have a kind that does go forward. That would be what I would recommend you to get if you are looking at it and getting your own kind. To me, the lille baby is just a couple snaps. I think it's one snap here and one snap at the bottom, and you're done. The baby is in. You're good to go. Get everything adjusted, your straps adjusted, and you're good to go. The moby wrap, you have to wrap it around, get it all situated, then put the baby in. But a baby carrier is an essential. And the reason why I was saying the lille baby, because you can go face, chest face, outward face, and the back. So when the baby starts holding his head up and stuff, about 6 months, but about 8 months, you could actually put the baby on the back and not worry about it. If you didn't like the forward facing, or if you didn't like the inward facing, there's more options to that. There's also a breathable mesh if you live in the hot part of the country, a hot part of the world. A breathable mesh is wonderful. The moby wrap is hot. Very hot. Did not think of that whenever I was wanting it. Did not think that it would be hot. And I did not think it would be that hard to put on. But it is. And when you're in a parking lot, you get it everywhere as you're trying to strap it on your body and go about your day. A key is to kind of like do that before you go to Target or before you go to Walmart. Before you go to any stores, just go ahead and wrap yourself at home. And then when you get to the stores, just put the baby in. That makes it easier. But what makes it complicated is when you have to nurse your baby before you go into the store, which is typically the case for me. And so I have to undo the whole thing anyway. And that makes for a very long time. So, I want to hop on here and tell you real quick, don't forget a baby carrier. Babies love baby carriers. They love to be with their mamas, their daddies, or whoever's taking care of them. love to be with them. They like to be with people because they're babies. So I hope you'll have now it is the end of the